What's going on, guys? My name is Commander, and welcome to the Power Rankings for Season 2, Week 2 of the PFL. I'm going to be really blunt this week and really quick this week so that you can get on with your day from the Power Rankings. So at number 8, we have Solar, coach of the Charlotte Chandeleurs. The main points of this game, it was, at the beginning, it was substitute versus substitute. I think it was like Lando Eye against Thunderside? Something like that. I don't exactly remember, but it was sub against sub, and that really stalled out the game, and especially when on Solar's side, he was just losing more and more HP as... I don't remember who faced him, but whoever faced him, I think it might have been Spider. Might have been Toulon. But just continuously stayed put, and that's not stalling, that's losing, but it just made the game a lot longer. I don't exactly know if the Registeel crit hurt, the game. In my opinion, it did. And then after, he Will-O-Wisp Heatran, and... yeah, it was against Toulon. And Heatran just kind of ran everything over after that. It was a good play on Toulon's part. However, Solar could have planned that out better. And I hope for next week, the week after that, that he can get back up there, because I know in the IFL he's doing pretty good. 7th this week is going to be Levo, coach of the Tulsa Toros. Him and Solar kind of in the same place. They're kind of both with a differential of -9, which that's kind of a lot for week 2. The crit Ice Punch could have really helped. And then it is really hard to beat Submelloetta. I've seen that work really well. Caterpies did a good job using it. But I'll get to the patient Caterpie in a bit. Number 6, we have Vamp, aka Vampire, aka the coach of the Ontario All-Stars. Besides that, he sacked off Golurk like a hacky sack. It was not really Vamp's fault. IOFash just made really, really good predictions and never really lost the momentum that he had. And then the second wish could have been better, but the first wish play that Vampire did was pretty cool in my opinion. On number 5, we have Hat, aka coach of the Fighting Floatsels. You know, the person that was ranked number 1, yeah, he's ranked number 5 now. That just shows you how this week has gone. This was the only match. It was him against Virgie, coach of the Beautiful Mawiles, that it was not a 6-0. Yeah. A very one-sided week this week. However, Hat did a good job. He did not have a Mon outside of Blastoise that could have Rapid Spin, and I never saw Blastoise with Rapid Spin. And, Hat kind of lost on hazards alone. And there were some hacks in the game, I'll give them that, but some of those were even in Hat's favor. And I know both coaches are awesome. I know Virgie is an amazing coach, and I know Hat can completely destroy people. I should know, he just did that to me. But I think if he planned for hazards, he could have possibly won. At number 4, this week we have Corey, aka coach of the Carolina Caterpies, aka Banded Caterpie. The very patient Caterpie, as I've seen in not just this week, but in other league weeks. Submelloetta worked really well, and I think that's what he was going for. That's what it looked like he was going for. It worked super well. And similar to the other league that he's in that I analyzed for the IDL, he's very patient, very safe plays, and he seems to win that way. So, make sure that no one's joining me. I'm always alone, aren't I? Okay, moving on to number 3. Number 3, we have Toulon, coach of FC Seviper 04. He had very, very smart plays. This is probably one of the best, between him and Virgie, probably 2 of the better games. I'd say Virgie's is better because it was closer. But Toulon did a really good of predicting and keeping all the momentum that he had. And then when Heatran came in and got the Fire Flash, that just kind of set it off, and he went on to victory. Yeah. Okay, number 2 is Virgie, aka coach of the Beautiful Mawiles. Very bold plays with Mega Ampharos in the beginning, and then hazards were helpful as your opponent, as I said before, Hat didn't seem to have Rapid Spin or Defog. No form of hazard removal at all. And then Virgie's Shaman Sky got critted. I don't know if that mattered. It may have. I mean, Virgie still won, but it could have been like a 3-0 or a 4-0. But I'm glad it was a 2-0 because that made this game actually interesting. And then number one, not a lot to talk about this game. Number one is Iofast, coach of the New York Metangs, 6-0ing the Amistars, I believe, if I remember right. Similar to how Caterpie played, Iofast played a very safe game, pretty much just out-switched Vamp, who I think was growing impatient. And then nothing real exciting. He just beat the living tarnations out of Vampire by just switching everything out on him. So that is all for the PFL Power Rankings Week 2. No one... Oh. 27 joined me.
Wait, hold on. Before we end this video, I just want to say some shit.
Okay, say it.
Vamp, you a bitch, nigga. Alright, that's my 2 cents.
Okay, so that is all. My name is Commander, and we will see you in the next video.